What was it after all this time that made you think, let's do this. Let's put out a new Cars album?
It kind of came from a batch of songs I wrote, and when it came time to think about how I was going to present them, I just thought, it just dawned on me. Wow, I had this really great band. Maybe I should call them because they're going to be great. They're going to be like immediate. I'm not going to have to mess around. They're going to take a lot of responsibility off my shoulders. It's going to be a lot easier. So why don't I just let bygones be bygones and just life's too short. Let's just do it. So I tried to call everybody to see if anybody was interested, and obviously they were. So we got together, and it was pretty magic. It seemed like we were, together like 6 months ago. So we did it. So that was it. That was the reason.
Wow. Well, when you were writing these new songs for the new album, minus having Benjamin Orr around, who has sadly passed away, was it sort of bittersweet? I'd read that you guys didn't want to replace Benjamin, but you did use an old bass of his for the recording sessions, which I thought was a really, really nice touch.
Yeah, that was definite. I never even thought for a second we would replace him or try to get somebody else to do it. I felt like that it had to be the internal band, the philosophy of that band and just the way they play. I didn't feel like another person would fit into the scheme of things. I knew that, Greg or Elliot or one of us could play bass. I wasn't thinking about how it would go live because I wasn't thinking of touring at the time. I was just thinking of making an album. And as far as making an album go, obviously we missed the elements. We missed, Ben's voice and his bass playing, but we certainly didn't want to. It just didn't seem right to fill him in with someone else, because that wasn't the real purpose of it. It was just really to have the core, Cars guys. I didn't want to get somebody else to try to fill in, to make it long story short.